The autumn hermit, not a house nor a winter hut, but a cabin darkened by time and weather, stood quietly in the deciduous forest. What saved it from looking like a ruin was its unique facade: brightly painted birdhouses attached directly to the weathered boards, and soft matte lanterns vaguely resembling kerosene lamps. Framed by the colors of the woods, the scene looked unusual, even theatrical. The man who stepped out of the cabin wore simple clothes, high striped woolen socks, and a winter hat. He wasn't old. With a habitual gesture, he wiped his hands on the wet leaves of overhanging branches, damp from the persistent drizzle. Early autumn is so generous. Beyond the visible trees, others hinted at infinite depth, luring the imagination away into endless forest. Grabbing a saw, he secured an aspen log in a special fixture, preparing to split it into chunks for the stone stove nearby. Two large dogs obeyed his commands without question, not touching their food until he gave the signal. Back inside, he kneaded dough with only water and flour. He sliced meat thinly, then tenderized it. From pliable branches, he fashioned a ladder-like rack and hung the meat strips across its rungs. The gentle rain continued, but the wood in the stove blazed brightly, creating a cozy warmth in the yard. He hung the meat rack by a hook in the tall chimney, then tucked large leaves in front of the crackling flames. On the heated surface, he placed the buns made from his simple dough. Against the forest backdrop, everything was enchantingly magnetic. Birds sang in varying tones, and leafy branches nodded under raindrops. One couldn't help but wonder, who was this man? Why had he chosen this secluded woodland nook? And would the buns be dry and tough, without any fat or butter? As evening fell, he lit the fireplace inside, pulled a book with a marked page from a narrow shelf above the window, and settled into a rocking chair beside the warmth. When sleep came, he lay down on a narrow bench layered with mismatched throws, still in his socks, clothes, and hat. The dogs relaxed on a rug nearby, fed and content. At dawn of the new day, he packed a large backpack and set off along forest paths to the lake. Broad and boundless, the kingdom of water mesmerized with a hush of ripples and shorelines dotted with the vibrant reds of rowan and maple, cradled by the remaining greens. Soon, a yellow inflatable boat was afloat, oars slicing calmly through the water. From the lake's center, the shores looked like priceless stage scenery. In a mesh creel, more than 20 small shimmering fish flickered silver. There would surely be a campfire on shore and fragrant fish soup. But, for now, he drifted in silent awe at nature's majesty and reflected. What thoughts stir in you, wanderer? Why do you walk this earth? What is it you're seeking? Perhaps such beauty and silence